Greetings, everyone. It's I, Wrestler. Open chair, grab a drink. Welcome back to Colonize. When we last left our colony, we were building a windmill right here, and we have a house set to. We have 3 empty houses, and people who are growing up. We have a hunting lodge. This is because we have grain being grown. We built a second cellar because we're full, and we are selling tobacco. And it is June, so it's year 2, so to speak. With our people, we survived the first year, and so we're here now, and we're pretty well actually. We had some people die. I suspect of old age. I found out that people bury people, they just kind of do. Right here. So I guess where there's kind of a free slot. Anyways, we have everyone kind of pretty much working. Warehouse might be in order before long. We got these. So Ted Byers is now working. And you have a kid that's the buyers always have the younger children, so they're long. And then here we got the Fuller family, which sadly their line is going to be dying out, so to speak. So we sell tobacco. We also got 5 stones. Yeah, I would buy more, but I'm trying to keep a healthy kind of balance in there. For now, that is. Might be good to have that though for a rainy day. You never know when you may need that. A second farm, probably in order, but at the time. Since we have bare bones in most of the places, that we don't have anybody in the big farm. I think for now we're going to be holding off on building yet another building that requires requires more workers. When it comes to Lisa, she'll probably be working at the farm. Or the mill, we'll see. The mill looks like probably won't be built anytime soon. Looks like most of the warehouses are dedicated to building this house. Anyways, we're gonna speed things up now. People get things done. The only thing about the mill is that, and I'm kind of glad that they're not building it right away, because the mill, you know, makes flour, which is great, but at the same time, that means we need I think we have it here, let's see here, bakery, yeah, and that would require yet another worker that we don't have. So, that's something that, you know, we have to think about. But we have another house, so. I probably want to put her in here. We need to get the farm back to working. That's what you use some of the money for. So anyways. The aging is still a little bit quick, although that is common among some city builders, because otherwise it's hard. It can become difficulty. No doubt it was the same way in Banished, but like in Banished, and I'm pretty sure there'll be one here. There was a mod that circulated, making 1 year equal to 1 year. So I can assume that will probably be something we'll probably see with this game. Where'd they put her? In the cellar, okay. There we go. 5 piglets. We have 2 guys hunting now. Okay. Wait, there's a you seen the second child, Louisa? Oh boy. Alright, figure. Okay, so apparently you can build this anywhere and they go to the nearest water source. Okay, I thought you had to build it on the water. I'm like, I can't understand why we can't build it here. Like, how is it actually supposed to... Okay. So, let's see here. We've got Donna is next. Okay. And then after that is Louisa, the second Louisa. So I hope that some of the Cash kids are now in their, at the time, and yeah, and I mean, unfortunately, I think it's too late, but I mean, Edward Fuller, and because there is Louisa Cash who's 17, but that might be Evelyn Cash who's 18, but it might be too late. Arthur Cash is born. So they had another one. There we go. Julia Cash is born. Okay, so the Cashes are still, I mean, it's still at 39. Elizabeth Cash is having kids, so. So he's 15, and I think, oh, Louisa Fuller is 18. Edward Fuller. Okay, so I think Louisa Cash married Edward. Oh, it looks like another one too. Samuel. Oh, so Samuel got married to who? Yeah, Evelyn Cash. So now we got. Okay, so I was afraid that the Fuller line, like I said, was going to die out, but apparently not yet. So. So Isaac Fuller is born. Okay. And then they had one. Okay, so the Fuller line actually, this what's going on here might dominate a little bit. Victoria Cash is born. So another Helen Fuller is born. Okay, with what's happening right now, I think another house may be in order. Now we got Isabella Cash. and Henry Cash, and Noam Cash. And then here's Amelia Fuller, Elma Fuller, and Chloe Fuller. Amelia probably is the only one that has a chance of being married at 35. The younger people, but they're probably waiting on like Louisa to get there, and Donna possibly to get there. Oh, and the younger Louisa as well. So. Anyways, we're going to speed things up to August now. Nice round numbers. These things sell. Those, buy some stone. The buyers, yeah. Gosh, so at 42, Elizabeth Cash turned out another batch of kids. Another 5. So, at reaches 42, churning out another batch of children. Another one, okay. Excuse me, wow. Sorry about that. Look for sweet flour essential for baking bread, which would be a really great way of getting food, actually. Richard Fuller was born, okay. The thing is, we're not really necessarily hurting for food. We have a lot of food. We have a kid. How old is she? That's Francis. Gosh. Oh. Had and Isabella. Okay, so Isabella Cash got married. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, oh, Diggory returns to the mix. Or not returns. Named after a family member, no doubt. Well, can't all be happy, I guess. Looks like Amelia's not going to be getting married. And Louisa Byers is probably going to get married off pretty quickly. This house is not going to be empty for long. Cash and Buyer lines are uniting pretty well. But I'm glad that the Fullers are in the mix. There you go. Just a couple things around the village here and there to kind of make it a little bit more, not, well, let's see, not viable is the wrong word, more complete, or I don't know. A lot of corn. I'm surprised how much corn we have. You think people would be like, a little bit, like, eating. You think people would be eating the corn? So we're in September now. The good thing about the difference about this winter, as opposed to last winter, is last winter not everyone had a house to chill out in. Which, no doubt the heating is a thing in there, but I'm pretty sure that houses are probably better. So everyone has a house this time around, which is good. And I don't think there was, but if there was any there was the lingering thoughts of Right. If there's any, sorry. So if there are any lingering thoughts of, um, of by chance like food, not being a thing, we have snow potatoes, snow corn, a pretty good supply of meat coming in, and plenty of firewood. So we should be good as this winter rolls in. Another Donna has been born, and let's see, Louisa Cash and who? Henry Cash. So I think that might have been Louisa Breyer's. Oh, yeah, it was. Because it takes on the husband's last name, so Louisa Breyer's married Henry Cash. Okay. So we're starting to. Yeah, it's just the Fuller women left now. How old are some of you? You're 26. You're 19. Okay, so yeah, well,
charge complete.
there may yet be hope for you because Donna Byers is there now. Lisa Byers is going to be there. No, Cash is 26. You could probably. Oh, well, that was quick. They disappeared. I think we have another. Yep, we have. No, yeah, no one married. Yeah, Donna. Okay, yeah. So we went from 19 to 42 very quickly. Not all of them are working yet, which is okay. Not expected, of course. But at least we got at least the Fuller bloodline, I guess, remained, got back into circulation. I was afraid it was going to die out. And then we got the Briars of the Cash, who I fully expected to, unite, also happened. So there's that, and it's October, and we got another house built, so that's good. I'm pretty sure we're full over here. Yep. Julia, I think we're gonna send you back down to the quarry. Francis Byers is dead? Yeah, her husband, right? Yeah. Yeah, where did he die at, though? No, I'm not gonna worry. You seem to be burying people over here. That's fine. Then again, I did move somebody over there. Where is your husband? Where did he work? Where's a place that's missing second person or another person? There's a farmer. Oh, excellent. So oh wow, they filled that out really quickly. Okay, so the quarry has been filled out. That's good. It's November. Yeah, that definitely is obviously next in terms of jobs, but also the warehouse also could always, right now it's more of making sure that we can get a fully Fuller guide. Okay, let's go. Barney Cash and Lucy Cash, both born. Okay. But that's okay. I like how the light spills out when they open the door. A nice little added effect. We're getting full there on the planks. Gosh, it's only Celsius, but it's above freezing and it's sunny, and it's November. Not that I'm complaining, but winter and the cold temperatures and the rains and everything that comes with it, kind of essential to to the climate, and so to speak. I mean, the last thing you want is crops peaking up and growing in But right now, there, more pigs. Taking the stone to the, yeah. So they're dedicated to getting this house up and running. Thing is, there are no open spaces. All the houses are occupied, which is okay right now because we don't have anybody that's really eligible to start a family, so to speak, and have kids. But at the same time, you know, we do have an empty house too. So I guess not every house is occupied. So we do have space, but you want to keep ahead of it. You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Manor Lords game. You know, in terms of just trying to keep up with the demand. The only difference in that is we had people coming in from other places to move in, and this is all completely organically through people living here. I mean, is immigration a thing? You know, remains to be seen. I tried to, you know, kind of, but you know, it doesn't seem like it is. You think it would, you know, I don't know if it gets introduced later on. Once you get to a place where that's still something in the works. You know, because there were a lot of people that came, you know, to the, you know, because because this is based on a, on a, very colonial era, and something that was very. There you go. Gosh, he's living by himself. Both his parents have died. Well, he has a job now. I just gave him a job. But this poor kid. I thought I just gave him a job. Okay. Okay, buddy. I wonder why I can't put him anywhere. Okay, so I don't know what we're supposed to do with that kid. Because he's unemployed. I can't seem to, I can't seem to give him a job for some odd reason. But there are the warehouse job is open. It's okay. Well, I said it was warm. It's -7 Celsius and it's getting windy. But still not a lot of snow. Where's the bakery? Okay. Well, for some odd reason, I cannot get this priority to max, so they just build that house. Well, still unemployed. People are just churning out children. If the cellars are already full again, I think we build another one possibly. Okay. But also the work simulates such as the bakery and large function harbor. So we need a well near the bakery. Okay, well that's doable. I know I keep avoiding putting it here. It's because people, yeah, this seems to be a main thoroughway that villagers walk through. That's why no one was working there. I had aced that out, yeah. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Okay, let's speed it up. Let's get through the ones right here. Americans. So there does seem to be a type of immigration, but I'm not sure because so what we're gonna do is we need to get jobs for people. So we have that. A fishery seems like a good idea. I kind of put near the water though. Alright, there we go. And let's speed it up. William Carlson. Who the heck is the Carlson family? Okay, welcome to the new world. Okay, so the Howland and Carlsons are here now, apparently, so... Okay. Not opposed to people, just didn't know they were here. Gosh, people are having kids at an alarmingly quick rate. Now we're starting to run out of housing. Yeah, I mean, just one more delivery of stone, and we got a. Here we go. Man, Howland was in there a minute that was built. Gosh, I'm barely keeping up with the. I mean, you know, it's great. I'm glad that my villagers are, expand, are procreating, and and we're getting more people. But the problem is, they're doing they're doing a very, very good job. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sell 24. Leather and buy wood because we need wood. And I'll buy 25, yeah, pieces of wood. Never thought I'd need wood, but I do now. So I'm thinking here, from what I'm seeing, it looks like they build things they put the resources in order unless they're not available. Then they go with what is available. Because I mean, it just looks like it was sequential, but here, without wood, they're like, okay, well, let's move on to the next resource. So I think they go, they go to the next resource, but like if there isn't that available, then they just, they're like, okay, well. the cellar is coming along well. Oh, good, the well. The well was a man. Gosh, our stone is doing pretty well. Another woodcutter might be in order, although I wonder what I put. Another woodcutter that's close and viable as a cache is born. I mean here, but that's where a lot of the wildlife is. To put one, it's kind of sparse down there. I think another warehouse. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say another warehouse might be in order, but apparently not. I think in March people will start working more. Definitely had less deaths this time around. We did have some deaths, quite a few deaths, and that, you know, and part of it was probably due to old age, but a lot of it I think was due to people not having houses. You know, I don't know how much of a role food played in it. I don't think it was necessarily a huge role, but it could have had something to do with it. I think we're gonna put a woodcutter right here. And then we're gonna put a warehouse right here. Lots of projects, I know. We also have lots of people though that are able to work. And I think before long we'll be selling things, so as we get different things built. You know, this, you know, and that, and just all the different things as we roll into February. Or 8 o'clock, they work 11 hours, let's have them leave at 10. Going, well, you haven't, like, why are you eliminating their hours? You're having a wood shortage. You know, because I've got, with the exception of like a couple of buildings, I've got pretty much 10 hours across the board. And I want to keep it that way, so, you know, with the exception of the warehouse, you know, but the, you know, and the cellar, but the cellar and warehouses are unique cases in what their function is, so to speak, and you kind of need the longer hours there to have things done, you know. It's still February, and you know, it wasn't that bad. You know, the winter cold, yes, but not nearly as bad. You know, it was cold, but it was not like, you know, horribly bad. You know, horribly cold. It wasn't really terrible. You know, it was. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna extend this to 2 a.m. I'm gonna have you open it at 4 instead of 3. Because I think the only person that, you know, I think some people get off at like, I think the earliest work hour is like 5. And why are you guys not working long? Not, okay, let's get you at 9 o'clock, but let's have you start working at 11 a.m. I do not know why you guys had sweetheart hours. You know, not that that's a problem, it's just, you know, there are plenty of building sites that require stone that you could bring stone to, like that well requires. Okay, like you said something. But stone is required down here. And we have plenty of stone. This with cash is dead. Oh, that's a wheelbarrow. Shelter's full. There are people in there that are married, that do not have a house to move into. Okay, so it's March. It's freezing. It's 0 Celsius. That's okay. I'm hoping it warms up. We had a mild winter, which is fine. I'm hoping, though, that doesn't mean a colder spring, because we kind of... Well, I mean, we have tons of food, but I would like to get some bread made, and I need the spring to warm up so people can get back to work. Because we have a lot of jobs that need to be done. So let's see, that house is coming along. These buildings down here are taking their time. We have tons of stone, but stone being delivered, for some reason, it just isn't being done. How long have you been doing that job, Amelia? So they seem to be bringing stone to this now, and there's stone that's. But let's see if we can help them out. So set the well priority to max. Get stone there. So that well's done. That's good. Let's set the cellar now to a max priority. So people will bring stone there. For you, Pope. There we go. People seem to be doing it now. 14, 16. Okay, the cellar is about to be finished. And already 2 workers there. Yeah. Let's get that built right there. I want to get that chicken farm up and running. It doesn't require stone, and it requires planks and wood. Wood is what we have the shortage of. But I think so. I know it's like piecemeal numbers, but I just want to get this built, so. Once the chicken farm is built, I don't think I'm going to max priority anything. Well, I might max priority a couple houses. I like, especially that house. You know, 12 stone, and we got, you know, 12 stone is definitely available. So we need the houses built because we have a lot of people. And this can be max priority too because it needs planks, which we have plenty of. The buildings that need wood, that need logs, so to speak. It's called wood, but yeah. Those are ones that you don't want to max priority, not necessarily because we're running low on logs and such. And so there are certain buildings, but once the chicken farm is born, I might max priority a couple houses. So. I think almost all of our tobacco revenue is going to go into buying logs until we can get the log situation sorted out. There are 5 chickens. That should be good. Get eggs and things like that. Okay, so let's start max priority. Like this one. Set this priority to max. Okay, go. I moved immediately, yeah. And Bobby. What is your job? You need more sleep? You're working. Everyone is working. I have to tell you, buddy. Wow, we got... It's the logs. That's the problem. I don't want to say anything that needs logs to priority, but we need houses. That's just the honest truth. We need houses, and this needs, you know, stone above anything, but you know, but it needs to, you know, any logs that are produced need to be built into that, because the shelter is full, and I'm sure there are people who can't be fit in the shelter. Because the minute we build a house, it's occupied. I mean, it shows up and boom, they're in. And they're just having more kids, so this is only going to become... You know, people are going to die, no doubt, but this is just going to... But, you know, the more resources, or I guess in comforts, or maybe that comforts is the wrong word, but more more things we provide, you know, that you know make the houses, make their lives more sustainable, you know, the more we're gonna have people living a little bit longer. I mean, they had, I mean, this house had a second round of kids, you know, at one point. So yeah, built and occupied instantly. There, tons of wood. You know, I'm gonna actually prioritize the bakery. We need the bakery up and running. It's been sitting there toiling in what's it called, in no man's land, so to speak, for a long time, of not being built. And with the infusion of all that wood, let's I think we can safely prioritize it. There, now it's just nothing but stone. And we got a lot. Yeah, we got 159 flour. So the bakery's gonna have plenty of things to work on once it's ready to go. Okay, let's set the house to max as well, because the bakery is going to be finished momentarily. Or not, set the bakery back to max. Then they'll switch it off. That's a shame. Oh, don't worry. You'll have jobs. You'll have a job. We're going places that have work. And the bakery, I hope the bakery has more than like one person working at it. The farm, though, is definitely something that needs to be done. The question is, what does a farm require in terms of resources? Okay, that's not too bad, actually. We're gonna build another farm. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, got the housing situation. Got a lot of people, 86 people, currently right now, which it seems to cap out at until you build houses. So, you build houses to give people homes, but it does add to your, you're building houses for so people have homes in the world. It adds to your utter just giant problem that it adds to the problem that you're having because then they can have more kids. And anyways, guys, thank you for watching Colonize. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to mark that down in the book. Stick around and watch some other stories. That'd be subscribed. I'd appreciate that immensely. It would mean a lot. It mean a lot to me. Anyways, guys, until next time, this is Wrestler, and story's over.